Big Daddy Buckeye comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Ready once again, Gene Rico. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot down the line. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Push softly over toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rob Refsnyder will come on to pinch hit now. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player.
Good job.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
First, Austin takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Into the box now, Dave McClain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Grounded to third. Tomas is up with it. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. At the plate, Dustin Wagner. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Dustin Wagner.
2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. Machado on the slide. Safe. Impressive play, can't quite get him, and now the potential tying run is aboard. Mitch will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Washington.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Stewart moving forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ernest Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
When you're facing
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Washington Nationals came through late.
Good job.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. In there, 0-1.
Left fielder, Andrew.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Drilled down the line, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Eat it.
Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Nationals. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Leading off the inning, Sean Cross, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Yasiel Puig will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Puig playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stewart has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Emil Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here. Drilled to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Rhys Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home ball.
One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Washington Nationals wrote an important. Big Daddy Buckeye takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. Now at the plate, Anthony Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
San Diego down to their final strike. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Hernandez has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Washington Nationals. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Striding in once again, Bobby Pyle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bobby Pyle.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. First pitch on its way, and that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the...
He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 7-4 the final finish today. Washington. Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half.
Getting off for the match.
Popped him up. Austin on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Tim LaCastro. No hits in 3 tries so far. Struck out once. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Striding into the box, Kevin Plawecki, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 2-0 finish today. The Washington Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready now, Larry Morales. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
Into the right side. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting. The shortstop.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Fred Frazier will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. The next to bat for Atlanta, Evan Price. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. 0-1 the count. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight. Washington led this game. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the 9th, Orlando Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Fred Frazier.
The left fielder, number 34, Fred Frazier.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1-1.
The line. And he'll reach first safely. James Giorgio will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So digging in now, Derek McDougal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Austin waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 1-run finish, 4-3. Big Daddy Buckeye enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First baseman number 3, Gene Rico.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Well, that's out of play off the top of the home dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Sy onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing. Rob Refsnyder will look for some 2 outs.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jorge Ramos wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Richie Castilla wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Now here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Machado is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Nats wrote an important Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brett Phillips becomes out number 2 this inning. Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 18, Big Daddy Buckeye.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Standing in, Gavin Cicchini.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
No balls and 1 strike.
Cicchini.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Austin is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded, foul. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive point, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Washington Nationals took the lead. Big Daddy Buckeye comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Side fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Popped him up. Tomas has a play, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the... Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top... Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Buckeye stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 29th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Oh. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. He was retired via the ground ball last. Now here's a comebacker back to the... And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Washington Nationals get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Coda Glover.
A player's agent calls to touch base. A manager checks in with his ball club. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Leading off the inning, Mariano Lima, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, strike one. Buckeye, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 29th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, T-Will. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
High in the air into shallow left center. Stewart has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Thomas Weaver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To short, Machado is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the Joey Wendell will get the call. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs. Hits together off of a closer.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado is there. 1 out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Mitch Haniger will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard
And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's Jock Peterson now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Ojeda. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Way in front of that fastball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1. The final score.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
All right, good job right there.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Salazar. Line a little over the 260 mark. Popped him up. Austin moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So striding in, Dave McClain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Washington rode an important 6th inning to victory. Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Lawrence Hanson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Oh, has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Flee to the left. Hernandez comes up with it. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Digging in and looking for more, Larry Morales. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Washington. Big Daddy Buckeye has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Brendan Drury is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Salvador Perez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Salvador Perez.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. This is flared right back over the mound. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here. Reggie Sinisi.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Big Daddy Buckeye enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Sliced hard on the ground. Side moving to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Settling in now, TJ Tapia. He singled his last time up. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Nationals put up a 4 spot in the open.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here comes the first pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Buckeye stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 29th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Jesse Duke comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Get the chainsaw.
And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 5-2 the final today. The Nats.
Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series. With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.
Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Raul Aguilera is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Buckeye is one of those guys that just seems best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Next up from New York, Yasiel Puig, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Aguilera leads off first with one away. Ground ball left side. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Bureau, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Muhammad McMillian will come on now and pinch run here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. 41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. And there will be October baseball in our nation's capital. The Nationals are NL Eastern Division champions. Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now at the plate, Jimmy Meyer. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Sy is under it. 1 down. So stepping in, Nomar Mazara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen.
Cut it right there. Cut.
And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way, to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Behind 0-2 now. McConnell, the runner at second with 1 away. And he struck him out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. 41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Straight up, straight up.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Buckeye is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Stewart has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out.
No runner. Cut, hold.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. 1-0 the count. Just a tick behind for a strike. Down the line. But it gets fouled. Now the 1-2 pitch. This one over to first. To his right, Austin. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he got him. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Cardinals down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
And what a thrill it must be for the fella you see there, making his first ever appearance in a World Series ballgame. Tyler White will bat next. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing and a liner, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Oh, going back at the track. And the runner is in from second. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Coles, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Calhoun, the runner at third. Riddle on at second with 2 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man Big Daddy Buckeye comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now at the plate, Tyler White. He singled and drove home two his last time. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Ready for another shot now, Blake Swihart. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
This one's flared toward left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Strike three. Good night, Boston.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man Big Daddy Buckeye takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Big Daddy Buckeye. Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one down now. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Last time through was a base hit. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Stepping in, Tyler White, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Sliders in for a strike. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Count remains at 0-2. And kick off the celebration in our nation's capital. The Washington Nationals are the World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final.
A congratulatory phone call. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it.